Most riding spots force you to pick track or trails. Revy Riders Club just laughs, and they give you both from one staging area. I'm Zacho with Bluemoto, and today we're diving into Revelstoke's hidden gem. Make sure you click that subscribe button, because all the YouTubers say to do that. But I mean, if you want more spots like this, you'd want to click subscribe and drop a comment if you want us to check out your riding area. Revy Riders Club sits just 5 minutes from Revelstoke, BC, surrounded by mountains, forests, that massive dam, everyone loves a good dam, pure BC postcard material. You'll need to sign a waiver online first, then it's just 10 bucks a day or 120 for the year. Pretty reasonable. Kids ride for 50, families for 300, and anyone under 6 gets in for free. There's a lockbox at the kiosk for day passes, but e-transfers, they're jam. There's QR codes everywhere, and there's self-service. There's free camping right across the road with trail access. Get there early though, because they fill up at night. You've got an MX track, a kids track, and over 75 kilometers of single track, all from one spot. If you're flying in, you can rent some gear, rent a bike, anything you need. Hop on a flight to Kelowna and it's a smooth 2.5 hour drive. If camping's not your thing, Revelstoke's got hotels close to the trails. Plenty of restaurants and bars to unwind after getting thrashed all day. So heads up, the parking lot can turn into a mud fest after the rain. We're here in fall, so it rains a lot. So just pick your shoes wisely or find a drier spot. They got a solid staging area, no frills, outhouse, and a viewing container in the middle of the track with grandstands scattered around. It's kind of perfect to watch your buddies wipe out or just chill between rides. The MX track is pro level. It's built for West Coast races with a kids loop to boot. Love when it rhymes. Think jumps, berms, and technical sections. That'll test any rider. Most of them are tabletop, so it's friendly for everyone. The dirt's sandy with some rocks, and in the summer they toss in some mulch to keep the moisture down, which actually works quite well. After a rain though, it is a swamp like any other track, but because it's sand, it dries super fast. Right now in fall, they've got a temporary supercross track in the main start gate area for locals training for arena cross. That's just how tight the community is. Volunteers keep everything dialed with gear on site, making it rideable for all levels. I'm all about the trails, but MX riders, you'll want to session this track for sure. Revy's heart and soul is its 75 plus kilometers of single track. Trail Forks is the way to go. It lays out all the posted trails. They're tough enough for newbies, a breeze for pros, but intermediates, you'll eat this up. Start with easier stuff though, get a feel for their ratings, then crank up the challenge. Don't go full hero mode right out the gate and go up Rollins. You might want to work your way up to it. The terrain's rough, rocks, brake bumps, and water holes, especially when it's wet. The trails could use some TLC, but that rawness just is part of the deal. There are trials areas scattered around, which are great if you have a trials bike or even on the big bike if you want to hone in your skills, but you have to know where they're at. The Enduro park's been upgraded with legit race obstacles. There's tire pits, rock gardens, log sections, jersey barriers, tractor tires. Awesome little Enduro cross area. But the real magic here is the views. Dozens of lookouts. We lost count. Where you're staring down a town, you're staring at the dam, the lakes, just the views are nonstop. Hands down one of the best views to trail ratios I've ever seen. It's not just riding through trees, you're drenched in scenery the whole time. Real talk though, 75 kilometers sounds epic, but you can rip through it in a day, maybe 2 if you're poking around and hitting the track. It's more of a weekend stopover than a week-long adventure. But the quality, variety, and those views make it a must, especially if you're in BC or linking it with other spots. The local scene here is unreal. It's a gorgeous area, killer spots to eat and crash at night. Most places have hot tubs. I mean, it's a ski town, it's in BC. It doesn't get better than that. But it is BC mountain weather and it's a wild card. But the trails here deliver wet or dry. There wasn't really mud holes or anything. The water will just run off. Trail Forks makes it a breeze. You want to make sure you have Trail Forks downloaded. And what's good is you have service at most of the trails, so if you get in a pickle, you can always call for help. Tracking trails from one staging area, that's rare. From beginners to pros, everyone finds their line here. If you ride in BC, Revy's a must hit. Nature, challenges, community, It's all locked in. Trials, MX, Enduro, adventure bikes, that's a whole other topic, but Revy has it all. That's Revy Riders Club. Drop your stories in the comments if you've shredded here. If you haven't yet, get it on the list. Subscribe for more local lines as we hit spots across North America. Keep those engines roaring. Unless you ride electric, then zzz. Is that zzz, zzz, zzz.